I want to make an important point about perspective, because I feel like there's a lot going on. There's a lot that's happening in people's lives that they're misinterpreting as something other than actually what it is. So, for my whole life, I would say between my teens and my 20s, I started gaining a resentment against my family because I never heard the words "I love you." All I wanted to hear was them to verbally just say "I love you" to me. And I can honestly tell you, probably 4 or 5 times have I ever heard my parents say "I love you" to me. They're just not good at it. We're just not a loving family in that way. Or so I thought. As I get older and become more insightful and get some serious therapy, I realized that my family was saying "I love you" this entire time. It's that I was misinterpreting it, because they weren't saying "I love you" in the way that I wanted to hear it. I wanted to hear the words "I love you," but instead they were showing me they loved me in their own special way. So it made me realize that life is all about perspective. It's all about interpretation. The problem with that is it's all about my interpretation. It's about the way we as individuals interpret every situation and what other people are saying or doing. And just because it's my interpretation and my understanding of it doesn't make my perspective on it right. So it made me realize that a lot of the way that I see things is inaccurate and may not be true, and that it's important for me to always take a step back in certain situations when I'm unhappy to see if there is more to the story. So as I spent a decade gaining a resentment against my family, I realized that if I was just open to the possibility that they were saying they loved me the whole time and they just weren't using the words "I love you," I probably could have saved a lot of time and grief.